Hello everyone, this is Jake with Hiking Buffalo, and today I'm going to be counting down my top 5 favorite hiking spots in Western New York and the surrounding Buffalo area. So I'm just going to jump right into it. My number 5 spot is Tift Nature Preserve, and Tift Nature Preserve is a short 5-minute drive outside of downtown Buffalo. And a few of my favorite things about Tift are the Grassy Trail, which you can take, and it has a great vantage point of the city of Buffalo, great for taking pictures. The wooded trail, which is towards the back of the park, you can take that through the marshes, and that's good for bird watching. And if you like fishing, you can toss a line in the pond there. I've had some pretty bad luck, but you can get some bass or some small sunfish there. Number 4 is Chestnut Ridge Park in Orchard Park. A couple of my favorite things about that is the Eternal Flame, which is a pretty easy hike to get to. It's perfectly fine for families. I know a few people that like to run the hills there. Some really crazy people I know take boulders and they carry them up the hills then. And I know a few of my buddies like to go mountain biking there as well. Coming at number 3 is going to be Knox Farm out in East Aurora. If you have a dog, they have a dog park there. It's great for taking them. I personally enjoy the old buildings. I like walking around. It's the Knox family's country home, which is a prominent family in Buffalo. And there's a lot of history there that you can see. All the old stables are up, the old barns, buildings, and everything, greenhouse, tennis courts. And then another cool thing about it is that there's a library in the woods that you can go up and you can just take books. You can sit down and read. And if you're a horse rider, you can ride your horse there. So those are some of the cool points associated with Knox Farm. Number 2 is going to be Letchworth State Park. Now this is about an hour outside of Buffalo. It's considered the Grand Canyon of the East. In my opinion, there's no bad season to visit Letchworth. I visited in all 4 seasons. It's probably one of the best places to see the leaves change in the entire Western New York area, so it's definitely great in the fall. And it's probably the best place on this list to get some great pictures. I know a lot of people like taking their wedding photos there and then posting them. Obviously, great for posting onto social media, Instagram, Facebook, and all that. So my number 1 spot is going to be Zoar Valley. And Zoar Valley is probably about an hour and a half outside the city as well. You can have great vantage points when you hike there, and you can look down into the valley below. You can hike the creek bed. You can go swimming. I've jumped into the creek before in the summertime, and you can kind of let the stream take you. I know a lot of people like to take tubes down there and go tubing in the water. It's definitely the most challenging and dangerous of all 5 of these spots. I know pretty much every summer they have to airlift somebody out. So I would definitely say if you're going to do, I guess, some of the higher points there, you definitely want to know what you're doing. And it's definitely my favorite spot because it's kind of a free-for-all. There's no real trail markers, and you can kind of just do what you want. So that wraps up my top 5 favorite hiking spots around Western New York and the city of Buffalo. You can look for my next video probably when the weather breaks. I want to hike the gorges in Ithaca, so you can look out for that. Let me know your favorite hiking spots in the comments below, and until next time, happy hiking.